But it is a breaking news story that we got to talk about. This isn't one that I was necessarily looking at or I didn't have it on my radar. But damn, ESPN is going in, ain't they? Holy crap. Breaking. ESPN has taken Rachel Nichols off of all NBA programming and will cancel her weekday afternoon show, The Jump. Holy shit. I mean, why? Why? I don't get this. Aha. Is she being canceled though? Is this canceling? Is this like literally canceling? I mean, they canceled her show. She's been taken off all NBA programming. Is she done at ESPN? Has she quit? Has she resigned? Like, I don't know what the situation is, but man, this is like too much. And it's inconsistent. It's very inconsistent because, I mean, we all heard the recording that she actually recorded herself, which is, you know, hey, can't really, hey, you know, I know everybody has their personal opinions when the cameras are off. Everybody has their personal feelings. And I even, to a certain extent, I defended Rachel Nichols in what she said because I didn't feel like she was taking a shot specifically at Maria Taylor. I didn't think that. I thought she was taking a shot at ESPN for fainting that they give a damn about inclusion and having a diverse, robust, diverse roster of employees. I didn't. That's what I saw her entire recorded conversation as her getting at, you know, because I mean, come on, you know, she's a woman, so she deals with some of the same things, not all, but some of the same things that African Americans deal with in that regard in trying to move up the corporate ladder. I mean, it's not all, you know, roses and sunshines for her either. I think that people were very reactionary about hearing Maria Taylor's name come up in her conversation. I think people were very reactionary about that. I think that that's generally what people are nowadays. Everyone wants to claim that they're not biased, but at the end of the day, you put something up that could be divisive on the internet, anywhere for people to see, on the news, whatever it may be, and people will react because people are reactionary and people are emotional and they don't think about, okay, is this really what I think it is right now? No, I didn't think that's like, I listened to her and I did a live stream on this. I listened to her speak about, you know, the shit record that ESPN has for the inclusion. And she pointed out that they're literally trying to replace her for that for that reason, when it's in her contract that she ain't the one. You're not replacing her for that. When that happened and she used Maria Taylor's name, everybody jumped on, everybody who was being a reactionary jumped on, oh, that's racist. But what was racist about it? She was making a point based on something that she saw to be true, something that actually was true, because they did replace her. And Maria Taylor, who now using this as her own kind of galvanizing stance, she began to post subliminal shit to try and use that and talk. And I'm just like, come on, man. Look, I think it's fucked up that they done this, but I think that they were gonna do it because she was calling out ESPN. And they're not going to have that. So I think that they did that. I think that they got rid of her. I also think that they're trying to overcorrect because they look like some fools about how they handled this over the whole year that this recording was out there and ESPN employees knew about it, and they didn't do a damn thing to try and handle it within ESPN. And when it blew up into the public sphere, they looked like fucking idiots. They did. They looked like idiots. truth of the matter is, Rachel Nichols is going to be fine. Wherever the hell she is, just like Maria Taylor is fine right now. Maria Taylor, for all of the talking people were doing, all of the trying to prop her up on a pedestal, she ain't get the money she wanted because she wasn't worth the money that she wanted. There isn't a person on ESPN's roster who is worth more than Stephen A. Smith. There's not. And I don't even like Stephen A. Smith that much. He has his moments, but generally, I've got some very pointed issues with Stephen A. Smith. But even I can recognize that there is no better value, there is no more valuable individual in that entire organization as far as talent goes than Stephen A. Smith. That's why Max Kellerman is no longer on First Take. ESPN is removing, ESPN is just going to be called the Stephen A. Smith Network soon enough. I mean, it'd get better ratings. Guarantee you that. It's crazy to me that ESPN is really this, they're really this reactionary to a situation like this, because one would think that it would be easy to kind of set your course when you're dealing with, you know, your talent. Like, I don't know. I think Rachel Nichols is a household name. I think that in any network she goes to, if it's not with ESPN anymore, she'll be just fine. You know, she's also got connections in media in general. So this is only a road bump for her. But looking at some of the replies here, says, in this world where you make one mistake, whether it's intentional or unintentional, and you get crucified for it, everyone nowadays acts and expects like you're supposed to be perfect. It's unrealistic. It's detrimental to everyone's life. Your mistakes shouldn't haunt you your whole life. I agree. You know, there are people out there in Twitter world who swear that I am just some pure, I don't even know, like, I don't know how to define these things because I never have used these terms to describe myself. There are people out there who think, oh, Uche is a leftist. Like, what the fuck is a leftist? I don't know what that is. What does a leftist believe in? Do I believe people should be treated fairly? Yes. Do I believe people should be handled humanely? Yes. Do I believe people should follow the rules and not, you know, not intentionally go out and cause problems for others? Yes. What is a fucking leftist? I don't get that. What this guy is saying here, I agree with that. Is this because she said she was more qualified than the other person they selected for an all-star game? Come on now. If your resume says you're more qualified for a job, but it's given to someone else less qualified on paper, wouldn't you raise your concerns? I agree with that. If I know as a veteran that I am better than the undrafted player that they bring onto a team, yet they pull me and bench me for this player, I'm going to have some questions. I'm going to be a little pissed. And if I notice that you're doing it for a reason that is outside of our production on the field, I'm going to say that shit. Story time. This happened to me. This did happen to me. Not exactly as this is presented here, but this did happen to me. This was going into my third year in the NFL. It was a competition between me and another offensive lineman for the starting guard position. Because he actually was hurt the season before, and that's why I became a starter my second season. He got hurt in the first game. I went into the second game. I went into the first game, and then I started from that point on. Now, in the preseason and through training camp, it was evident beyond a shadow of a doubt to everyone on the field, including the offensive line coach, including the offensive coordinator, including the head coach, that I was twice the player this guy was. More athletic, stronger, faster, younger. It was clear. And look, I had no ill will towards my teammate. I mean, he was he had in part been a mentor to me in certain respects as well. But he also knew that he was competing with me, so he didn't help me that much. But, you know, he offered little critiques and coaching points here and there, which I appreciated. I mean, I had no problem with him, but I knew that I was better than him. I knew I was better than him by a country mile. Shit. It wasn't even a competition to me. In my mind, I was clearly doing better than him. By the end of training camp, by the end of the last preseason game, there still had not been a starter announced between me and him, which I still was not even, I wasn't sweating that one bit either, because I knew there's nothing to really like look at here. I'm better than him. Easy. First game of the regular season, I did not play a single down. I was on the fucking bench. First game of the regular season. I was so pissed off. I was like, what is going on? Like the week of practice. In that week of practice leading up to the first game, we were playing the Colts. And I was not getting any reps with the first team. And I was like, what is going on here? What is going on? I wasn't getting reps with the first team. I shared reps with the second team. I wasn't even fully second team. I was like, what the fuck I was pissed. I was like, but I hadn't blown up on nobody. I just literally was holding my composure, holding myself, you know, holding my head up and just trying to just do my job. And then I'm thinking to myself, well, shit, by Friday, they gotta switch this up by Friday. They're just fucking with me right now. It can't be real. This can't be real. The beat writers were asking, Uche's not starting? Like, I heard radio silence from the Jaguars. Radio silence. You know, when I knew they were on some bullshit, Friday comes. Now we're 2 days away from the game. Friday comes and they pull me off of second team and they put me in as a big package tight end. They put me in as a big package tight end. And I'm just like, what? I was in my mind ready to swing on somebody. I was like, I swing on Dirk Cutter right now. I swing on this motherfucker right now, I swear. What's going on here? I kid you guys not. First game of the season comes. I got one play. I'm sorry, I got one play. One play I went in at tight end. One play. This is 2009. Boom. Yeah. I don't remember any one of these two games because I didn't play in any one of these two games. I didn't get 8 down. I didn't even remember we played Arizona. I had no idea we even played them. Damn. We played this game against Houston, right? And this was a game where, again, I did not start this game. I did not start this game. And I was just literally, at this point, I was like, calling my agent, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, how do I handle this? Like, they know I'm better than this cat. They told me I was better than him. Like, why are they playing with me? Why are they playing with me? So, we go to Houston. I think it was Eben that got hurt. So they had to move our right guard to right tackle. And then they had to put me in the game. And this play, this linebacker, that's Brian Cushing. Boom, hit him right there. He was trying to fire the gap to get in. And we roll it. First play. But that ain't even the play I really want you guys to see. This is the play that won the game. Right here. This is me. Double team, up to the backer, D'Amico Ryan. This is me blocking 2 guys. It's hard to see, I know. This is before YouTube got on its HD game. But this was the difference. Right up the A-gap. Boom, pick him up, throw him to the side. Running back goes in. And And that's literally what I brought to the table for this team. It's what I do. What I do. So, they was capping. They was capping. I say all of this to come back to the point of when you know you're better than somebody and someone else tries to replace you with somebody who you don't believe yourself is better than you, you have every right to be mad about it and to actually ask questions or make your own or speculate about why things are happening the way they're happening. And that's what Rachel Nichols did. That's what she did. That's what she did. She questioned the shit because she did not agree with what was going on. And not only that, she contractually had a guarantee that she would be hosting the NBA Finals. And now, here you have, when everything is said and done and the smoke is cleared, ESPN doesn't have Maria Taylor. ESPN cancels Rachel Nichols. And does this help their image any bit? No, it doesn't help their image any bit.